We lost our Isabu. We lost our Adirondack home. They held 50 years of our lives.
We all know Rachael Ray as the queen of quick and easy meals. Her sunny disposition and down-to-earth charm have made her a household name. But behind the scenes, the beloved TV chef has faced challenges that would test anyone's spirit. From health struggles to personal setbacks, Rachael's journey has been far from a smooth recipe. Let's take a closer look at the woman behind the apron. From the start, Rachael's voice has been as recognizable as her face. It's that unique, slightly husky tone that sets her apart. But did you know that this distinctive quality is actually the result of childhood health struggles? Rachael has been open about her history of vocal cord issues, including croup, a condition that causes difficulty breathing and a barking cough. As a child, she often lost her voice completely. Despite these challenges, she managed to overcome them and develop her signature sound. Growing up in Glen Falls, New York, Rachael's love for cooking was ignited early on. Her passion for food was a constant in her life, even as she faced other hurdles. After high school, she took a stab at college but soon realized her heart was in the kitchen. Rachael's journey to becoming a culinary superstar was far from a straight path. She worked her way up, from grocery store jobs to restaurant management, honing her skills and gaining invaluable experience. It was during this time that she met John Cusimano, her future husband and lifelong partner. Their love story is a heartwarming chapter in Rachael's life, providing a steady foundation amidst the whirlwind of her career, but it also has a story of its own. Rachael Ray's journey from a small-town girl to a good wife and culinary superstar is nothing short of inspiring, of course. Her infectious energy and down-to-earth approach to cooking quickly captured the hearts of millions. It all started with a guest spot on The Today Show in 2001. Her 30-minute meal magic was an instant hit, leading to her own cookbook and TV show. Soon, Rachael was a household name. Her daytime talk show, launched in 2006, solidified her status as a TV queen. It seemed like nothing could stop her. She had cookbooks, cookware, and a loyal fan base. But as they say, life isn't always a smooth recipe. In 2008, a storm cloud appeared on the horizon. Rumors swirled about Rachael having throat cancer, with a tabloid claiming she needed surgery. The news sent shockwaves through her fan base. However, it turned out to be a false alarm. While Rachael did undergo surgery, it was to remove a benign cyst, not a cancerous tumor. Despite the scare, Rachael bounced back stronger than ever. But life had other challenges in store. The spokesperson reassured that Rachael was otherwise healthy, not feeling unwell at all. The surgery, which took place in December 2008, was described as an outpatient procedure and would only briefly interrupt her work schedule, requiring just a short, week-long break. Even with the surgery, Rachael continued her tapings for Food Network and her show, Rachael Ray, as planned. Mugged multiple times, family feud, and severe backlash in New York City, mugging happens quite often. In fact, more often than you can even imagine. And unfortunately, Rachael became a victim of this crime not once, but twice. In the late 1990s, while living and working in Manhattan, she was targeted by the same assailant within a week. The first encounter ended with Rachael using mace for self-defense. The second was far more terrifying, with the attacker viciously beating her. These traumatic experiences forced her to leave the city and seek refuge in the quieter Adirondacks. Rachael's strong bond with her family is well known. Her mother, in particular, has been a constant source of support. In fact, it was her mom who accompanied her to her first appearance on The Today Show. a pivotal moment in her career. However, the family has also endured heartbreak. The tragic death of Rachael's aunt, Geraldine Dominica Scuderi, outside her home in 2013, cast a dark shadow over the family, and it caused a big problem in the family. Geraldine had been watching over Rachael's house. In a heartbreaking twist of fate, she accidentally locked herself out while feeding the birds. The frigid temperatures proved fatal. The aftermath was a storm of its own. A family member publicly blamed Rachael for negligence, claiming Geraldine wouldn't have been locked out if she had a key. The situation escalated with accusations of Rachael being heartless for missing the funeral due to work commitments. However, Rachael's brother stepped in to defend her, stating that the rest of the family understood her absence. Despite the public rift, Rachael's relationship with her husband, John Cusimano, has been a constant in her life. Rachael and John's love story has been the subject of much admiration, with their annual anniversary celebrations at their Tuscan castle becoming the stuff of legend. A-list guests and lavish parties have been a staple of these events. However, even in the most glamorous of settings, shadows can lurk. Rumor mills have churned out tales of infidelity on John's part, though concrete evidence remains elusive. Allegations of a long-term affair, fueled by drugs and money, have circulated. Some even suggest multiple infidelities. Despite these whispers, Rachael has steadfastly defended her husband, insisting on his innocence and loyalty. Rachael's love for animals, especially dogs, is well documented. Her own beloved pet, Isabu, was a frequent guest on her show. This passion led her to create Nutrish, a dog food brand committed to both pet health and animal welfare. A portion of the proceeds from Nutrish sales is donated to the Rachael Ray Foundation, which supports animal rescue efforts. But even in her philanthropic endeavors, challenges have arisen. In 2018, Nutrish faced allegations of containing harmful ingredients, specifically a weed killer. While the initial complaint was vague and dismissed, it cast a shadow over the brand's reputation. Then, her dog food brand, Nutrish, encountered multiple lawsuits alleging issues with ingredients and misleading claims about the product's health benefits. Despite initial setbacks, the legal battles eventually subsided. The shadow of controversy also extended to her personal life. Rachael's unwavering support for her friend, Mario Batali, amidst sexual misconduct allegations, put her in a difficult position. While she defended him, believing he was unfairly targeted, many criticized her stance. Beyond personal relationships, Rachael's professional success has also attracted its fair share of critics. Websites dedicated to expressing dislike for her have emerged over the years, and fellow chefs have publicly voiced their opinions about her cooking style. Martha Stewart, a prominent figure in the culinary world, has been particularly vocal, criticizing Rachael's baking skills and dismissing her cookbooks.
That's not good enough for me.
Much of the criticism directed towards Rachael is because of her approach to cooking, which prioritizes speed and simplicity. Ironically, this approach is what actually initially propelled her to fame. Other industry figures who have voiced similar complaints include Giada De Laurentiis, Emeril Lagasse, and Anthony Bourdain. But you should know that some of the hatred seems to have reduced over time. While the initial backlash against Rachael Ray seemed intense, it's clear that time has softened some of the criticisms. Her relationship with Emeril Lagasse serves as a prime example. Once seen as rivals, they now share a friendly on-screen chemistry. Rachael's impressive collection of cookbooks has also been a subject of scrutiny. The revelation that she might not be the sole author behind every recipe raised eyebrows. While she admitted to receiving assistance with organization and final touches, she maintained her involvement in the creative process. The support of fellow chef Bobby Flay helped to quell some of the controversy. The lively atmosphere of Rachael's talk show, created with a live audience, has been a staple of her career. However, not everyone has been a fan of the behind-the-scenes experience. Mixed reviews from audience members offer a glimpse into the complexities of live television and the challenges of maintaining a consistently upbeat image. While the initial excitement and energy of her talk show were undeniable, there were also accounts of a less-than-stellar behind-the-scenes atmosphere. Some viewers and insiders described a different side to the on-screen persona, painting a picture of a stressed and perhaps even reluctant host. Fortunately, the end of her talk show marked the end of this chapter. Rachael has since pivoted her focus, launching a new show called Rachael Ray's Rebuild. This series offers a poignant contrast to her previous image as it delves into the personal struggles of others while also mirroring her own experiences with adversity. The most significant personal tragedy Rachael has endured was the loss of her beloved Adirondack home to a devastating fire in 2020. The house, a labor of love for her and her husband, was completely destroyed. The emotional toll of this loss was immense, as the home held countless memories and cherished possessions. Undeterred, Rachael embarked on a journey to rebuild, creating a new home that was both familiar and fortified. Simultaneously, she purchased a property in Tuscany, Italy, and began a renovation project documented in the series Rachael Ray's Italian Dream Home. Just as she was navigating these major life changes, Hurricane Ida struck New York City in 2021. Rachael's apartment was among the countless properties damaged by the storm. The devastation was compounded when a subsequent attempt to assess the damage led to further flooding. By the end of 2021, Rachael was finally able to return to her storm-damaged apartment, just in time for the holiday season. She shared the joyous occasion with her viewers, showcasing her festive decorations on her show. It was a much-needed moment of celebration after a year filled with challenges. From personal tragedies to professional criticisms, she has emerged stronger and more determined than ever. Her story is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is hope for a brighter future. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Rachael Ray's life. We hope you found it as inspiring as we did. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories like this.